What's up, everybody? This is your man Stan, and I'm back with another video. Here are the results of the contest. Nobody won, but that's only because like 20 people viewed the video and only 4 commented. Anyway, that piece was done by Kevin Eastman, and it was the oldest Kevin Eastman piece to ever come to market at Heritage, at market, more than likely. But it's a space dragon, dude. How cool is that? I'm sorry it took so long to make this video, but I just wanted more people to comment. Sucks they didn't. But the prize gets bigger this week for this week's contest, so check that out. It's so sick, and I've got it. I didn't think I was going to win this. I thought that it would have gone for way more. I was wrong, and I was happy about that. I'm not going to lie, I stare at that thing all the time. Anyway, I'm going to add to this week's contest, or month's contest. We'll do back row number 25 and back row number 29. Both Middleton covers. And then we're going to do Adventures of Superman number 500. This is the first appearance of Steel. Way overprinted book. Near mint. Very fine plus to near mint. So, along with the books from 2 weeks ago, Spawn number 9, First Angela, and then Batman and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from IDW number 5. This was supposed to be a hint. Eastman Turtles, but there's no hint in this one. This one is going to be a print that I got from C2E2, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to give you part of the drawing, or part of the print, and then you're going to tell me who was the artist. I mean, I don't think I could give you a better image than that. If you know who that artist is, comment down below and let me know, and then I'll send you guys those books for free. And you can hold on to them. Like, if you think you're gonna get more answers correct, hold on to them, and I'll send them as like this huge package to you. So obviously there are only a few of you watching, so the better the chances, right? Yeah. Anyway, here are a couple things that I got at C2E2. I got Iron Fist number 14. This is the first appearance of Sabretooth. I got it at an 8.0. I thought the seller was really giving a fair price on this book. And it's funny because I was watching a CBCS 8.0 go for $10 more than what I paid for this on that day. So yeah, so I got a good deal on it. I got a good deal on it at C2E2. So deals are to be made at cons, guys. Don't think that everyone overprices their stuff, because they don't. They don't. This is from last year's C2E2. I don't know if I showed this, but I just framed it. We've got Harley Quinn here, and it's Frank Cho's Harley Quinn, and Frank Cho signed at the top. So, yeah. All right, and the last thing I got at C2E2 is Adam, Legend of the Blue Marvel, number 1. This was a book on my list for this year to grab when I see it for a decent deal. He had it for $150. I got it for $120. So decent deal, because I believe this can come back as an 9.8. I believe this is going to come back as a 9.8. So good pickup. All right, and then here are some pickups from eBay and stuff like that. Buying comics on the low, and then hopefully making some money off of them at some point. I've been off of work for the past 2 days because my little dude had a fever, and we took him in and he had the flu. Now I caught a fever and I can't go into work, so I'm under quarantine. So this is like a quarantine video. But I've done a lot in these past couple days. Even though I felt a little under the weather, I still felt like I needed to do something around the house. Cleaned up a little bit around here, not really that you can see, but on the walls side by side, I'm doing a few projects, hanging some stuff up, just making my basement a true man cave of caves. Anyway, Gargoyles #1. I got this before the hype that Disney was going to come out with a Gargoyles show again. It was one of my favorite shows as a kid, and I was like, I'd love to grab the first book. So I did. The colors are a little different. Oops. I don't know if you could tell. This one's darker. This one's a little lighter, right? Looks like they were printed at different times in the process. All right, well, cheers, guys. I'm drinking Hop Slam from Bell's. This is out of their little keg. The keg wasn't that great. Don't get the kegged version of this. Get the canned version. It tastes a lot better. Cheers anyway, guys. Cheers to everyone and their families. You know, like, I hope everyone's feeling okay and doing well in this hardship of a time. I hope you guys are doing okay. That's for sure. All right, I'm gonna show you guys a little something I got for my son. This is for his collection that I'm starting. Of course, Dad's starting his son's collection. This is the 40 Big Pages of Mickey Mouse. It is the first Mickey Mouse story reprinted in a comic book. Reprinted. The first Mickey Mouse story was reprinted again in this magazine-sized book. It is a rare book. You do not see this. This is a very rare find. I was lucky to find it and pick it up for the price that I did. Someone at C2E2 had this book and sold it literally a couple of hours later for about double what I paid for this, and it was in worse condition. So I got lucky on this. Just like I did on the Eastman painting. So, all right. Here I picked up a few Thor God of Thunder #2s. First, Gory the God Butcher. Before the hype happened, still I didn't pick it up for cheap, but I picked it up for cheaper than it has been for recently, since the spike of, Christian Bale being Gory the God Butcher. Here's something I pick up all the time whenever I see it for a decent deal, and I don't know why. I think I just want to find the best run of this and then have the worst one that I have just as reading copies. And that's Kingdom Come. Kingdom Come by DC. Classic Alex Ross covers. Beautiful, beautiful work by the master himself. I mean, the guy is magnificent. Magnificent. Another few pickups before some of the hype happened. It's just kind of funny. X-Men, number 4. This is the first appearance of Omega Red. Omega Red. I've got one newsprint and a couple direct. Right before the hype happened, I don't know how that hype has spiraled, but it really doesn't have anything. It has no legs. I mean, that hype has no legs. When the hype happened for this one, I picked it up when the hype started because I did not have this one, nor did I have it on my radar at all. Ghost Rider number 1. I believe this is volume 3. This is the first appearance of the female Ghost Rider. I forgot her name, but it's the only one I found under like $10, but it's a variant blank cover, sketch cover edition. So I was thinking maybe I can draw her on there just for gits and shiggles and see what it turns out to be, and then maybe offer that on one of these contests that I got. Yeah, my sucky drawing. Another one I got for my son because I saw it on Heritage and I saw it going for a decent price. So I tried finding it on eBay and I did. Mickey Mouse on Spooks Island, number 170. Mickey Mouse number 170. On Heritage, I believe it was a VG and it went for about $70. I picked this up for 10. This is a VG minus. It's a VG minus. So I picked it up for very little compared to what it went on at Heritage. Here we go. This is one of my favorite Punisher covers. This is the Punisher number 1. It's the Granoff variant. Granoff. It's absolutely beautiful. I picked it up for a decent deal. I made the buyer an offer. He accepted. I think I paid $40 for it, so I got a decent deal on it. Here we go. We've got Star Wars Darth Vader number 3. This is the first appearance of Dr. Apara. After press, I think this will come out to be a 9.4. I didn't get it for a deal. Yeah, paid market price for that one. All right, here we go. We've got Primer number 2. Excuse me. The seller said that it was a 9.0. The seller said it was 9.0. Do you see what I'm talking about? Now, 1 is color breaking, or 2 might be color breaking, these creases on the spine. The other 2 are not. So I think I can press it out to be a 9.2 once I'm finished. But it wasn't a 9.0 when sold. This was an 8.5 at best. And after I get the defects out that I can get out, it might come back at a 9.2. So this is a book I've been hunting for ever, and every year I let it go, it just gets more expensive. So I'm glad I picked it up. Primer number 2, first appearance of Grendel. All right. Here's the Sentry number 1. It's the Rosen variant. It's the Jay Lee variant. Dude, this book is dirty. It's dirty. Check it. Diggity, check yourself before you wreck yourself, comic book. I mean, it is dirty. It needs a cleaning like none other. After I clean it, I might be able to get an 8.5. At the very best, an 8.5. Here we go. We've got Spider-Gwen, number 24. First appearance of Gwenom. This is a variant. Definitely needs a press. Here we go. Fantastic Four, number 46. First Black Bolt. It's a decent looking book. After press, probably a 4.0. We'll see. And then we've got Penthouse Comics, number 2. This is an Adam Hughes cover. This is an Adam Hughes cover. This has some raunchy material in it. This is not for children below 21. This is for adults above 27. I mean, it's bad. Like, not good comic book material. But it's an Adam Hughes cover. And I think it's pretty damn good. So that's why I picked that one up. Oh. Oops. And I got this. You're like, what is that? What's that you got there, Stan? It's a tack iron. Hopefully the comic book doesn't sound like that when I do it. But it's gonna help me improve my books. Yeah, so the contest, again, it was this right here, which is an awesome image if you could guess who the artist is. It's a very, very simple one to guess if you can. And if you're the first, you get these books. Shazam! Kapow! Yeah, so good luck. And I hope you win. Till next time, this is your man Stan. And I'm out.